Hey, high school football player, do stars really matter? We'll tackle that question today on the Gridiron Studs Show. Hey, I'm talking to you. Recruiting advice for everyone. It's the Gridiron Studs Show. It's that everlasting question. Do stars really matter in college football recruiting? There's some people out there that will have you believe that they don't. But I'm here to tell you that they do matter. And in this video, I'll give you the reasons why. First of all, stars do matter because colleges are judged by them in recruiting each and every season. There's no doubt that college football recruiting has become a huge element in the game. There was a time where it was not so important. It was more important to win your conferences, win bowl games, and win national championships. And while that's still the big part of college football, the college football recruiting element has become huge. Now, we can debate the reasons why this might have happened. I will say this, college football recruiting draws a lot of interest, and what draws a lot of interest draws a lot of dollars. So college football recruiting and this bigness in the game is not going away anytime soon. You've heard it every February. People want to know where the top recruits in the country have gone to. They also want to know who had the top recruiting classes each and every year. Oftentimes, the teams in the top 20 in terms of recruiting classes are the ones in the top 20 polls at the end of the year. Now, that's not the case for everyone. There are some teams that make it to the top 20 poll who don't have top 20 recruiting classes, but those are becoming less and less. So it only stands to reason college football recruiting success is starting to equate to on-the-field success. So college football programs are indeed judged by recruiting classes. And how do you get great recruiting classes? You bring in more highly rated players. So the 4 and 5 stars, the more of those you're able to bring into your program, the higher your recruiting ranking, the higher your recruiting class. And like I said, that's starting to become synonymous with how well you do on the actual field and being in the top 20 polls. So for them to have college football programs to have top rated recruiting classes, they've got to bring in 4 and 5 star rated recruits. So stars do matter when it comes down to college football recruiting. Stars do get you noticed. The more stars you have, the truth is more college football programs are going to look at you. Now we can debate as to whether or not that's fair, but that's just the way that it is. It is what it is, as they say. So earning yourself some stars can get you looked at by more and more colleges. And that's the name of the game, right? You want to have more options. You want to get college scholarship offers, and getting stars is going to put you on the path to getting more of those. Because the truth of the matter is, as I've said, college football programs want strong recruiting classes. College football programs want high-rated recruiting classes. And the way they do that, quite simply, bring in 4 and 5 star rated recruits. Heck, even FCS schools can draw more attention if they bring in star rated recruits. So everybody's in pursuit of the same thing. FBS schools, FCS schools, even Division II schools. If they're able to bring in a star rated recruit or two, that only bolsters them and puts their program in more positive light. And that's what everyone is searching for. So it just stands to reason. Getting stars gets you media attention. Getting media attention gets you college football coach attention. And getting college football coach attention is what we're all searching for, correct? So how do you get stars? That's what every new high school football player and guys who are not star rated would like to know. Well, first of all, you have to be a good player. Let's not sugarcoat it or make this thing a science. If you play well, you have yourself a really good chance of becoming a star rated high school football player. Being big, being tall, being fast, those are also ways that you become a star-rated football player. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be the best player on your team. Doesn't always mean that the tall guy or the fast guy is the best player out there. But part of the job for a college football recruiter is to project how you're going to be able to play at the next level. One of the easiest ways for them to do that is to measure you up against guys that are already playing college football. If you have college football type size or speed or strength, then it just stands to reason that you have a better chance of being a solid player at the next level. So they're out looking for size, speed, strength. These are the things that they're looking for. College football recruiting is just one large exercise in projection. So being big like a college football player or tall like a college football player or fast like a college football player certainly puts you in position to get offers, get star rated, and be in the limelight when it comes to college football media attention. Size and speed is the essence of college football. Therefore, that's what all of the college football recruiters are looking for. So my advice to you is work hard in the weight room. Get yourself bigger, get yourself stronger. You can never have too much speed. One of the best ways to develop your speed at the high school level is to run track. Simply going out there and competing week to week will make you faster. It will also improve your ability to compete because track, by and large, is an individual sport. And being able to conquer someone one-on-one when you're in an individual type sport only helps you when you're now inserted into the team atmosphere of high school football. Now, you can't really do anything about your height because that's largely based on genetics. But I will say this, getting yourself a good night's sleep will help you max out your height in terms of what your genetics are going to be. Finally, maxing out your exposure once you have the measurables or you're playing well on the field only stands to help you in terms of earning stars. Make your highlight video, go out to camps, and certainly make use of sources like the GridironStuds recruiting app. Download the app right now, build yourself a profile. College football coaches and college football fans use the GridironStuds recruiting app to find prospects all over the country. But they can't find you if you're not on it. So hit the link in this description, download the GridironStuds app, build yourself a profile, and be seen. Let's not be crazy. We know that exposure is a big part of earning stars in the college football recruiting game. There are great players all over the country, some that are seen, some that are not seen. The ones that are seen are the ones that have a chance at becoming a star-rated athlete. If you're not seen, you're not star-rated, and nobody knows you're there. So go out and get yourself the exposure. Make a highlight video, get out to 7-on-7s, go join a 7-on-7 team, go out to camps, download the GridironStuds app, use resources like that because you can't get a star if nobody knows who you are. Now, does stars mean that one who has stars is better than one who doesn't have them? No, not necessarily. In a lot of cases, that's true, but not always. So if you have the intangibles like a work ethic or you got a lot of heart, those things can't be measured by stars. But if you have them, you want to keep working on them. And if you're not a player that has stars right now, you certainly don't want to lose that work ethic. You certainly don't want to lose that ability to play with a lot of toughness and heart. Ultimately, those things are what are going to carry you through up to your goal and keep you playing in this game. So if you don't have the size yet, or you haven't been able to put up those kind of stats, keep working hard, using that work ethic, and continue to have heart and use that toughness. Because it's not over if you're not a star-rated athlete. You have to keep that grind going because ultimately your work ethic and your toughness, it's what's going to have you outshine all those guys that have all the stars. Hey, if you like this video, you got to do me a favor. First of all, like the video, then I need you to share the video because you don't want to keep this stuff a secret, right? No. Let everybody know about this. Let all your friends that want to be recruited know all about this. So share it. Share it on your social media, but that's after you like it. And then after you like it and share it, I need you to do this one last thing. Subscribe and hit that bell. That's going to let you know every time I put out a college football recruiting video or anything else on high school football. Got to hit that bell. Subscribe, hit the bell. So like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. In that order. Get that done for me. Really would appreciate it. And hey, how about you drop a comment down there? Are you a star-rated athlete? Please let us know in the comments. That's a time for you to brag on yourself. And I'd like to know who you are. Then I'm going to also tell you that you need to download the GridironStuds recruiting app because every high school football player should be on the app. So, appreciate you guys joining me here for this video. More to come on college football recruiting. But until then, next time, it's the GridironStuds Show.